And the game is going global. You're right. Thank you, D.A. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hunter out there with the bulldozer. Then it's Tiny. Then it's Labissiere. And it's Prez in at the point. And for Toronto, T is out there with the machine. And there's Bottoms. Then there's Hudson. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. On up the court. Now Prez. Allen with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Bottoms, the pass to Nichols. Doris, early on, every team trying to establish a winning attitude. And now you find out if that can carry through the rigors of an entire regular season.
No doubt, Kevin. I think if you can establish some winning early, that can go a long way toward building momentum, building confidence, especially if you have a young team or if you're a veteran team who has aspirations to be champions. So much at stake early.
Good point. And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Can't connect from short range.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Kent, the pass to Allen. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Off target with his three. Wizards have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Labissiere gets it to go from beyond the arc. Labissiere's got his second basket of the night. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And slam dunk by Allen.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the Raptors with the ball, fouling the three-pointer by Washington. And it's Tiny with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Hudson. Goes up off the inbound. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In fourth, the Raptors.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Prez passes to the bulldozer. Dishes to Prez. Passes it to Myers. From deep. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The pass to Kent. Over Labissiere. No good. Shot missing. And it's Washington the other way. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
And Toronto has possession after the basket by Washington. Nichols. Bucket is good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Prez passes to Myers. Here's the doctor. Pass to Myers. Shot clock at 6. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Kent. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. The bulldozer passes to Labissiere. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Nichols. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And you talk about this market of Toronto, Doris, it's been slept on for a long time.
No doubt, Greg, this is one of the biggest markets in North America. The Raptors are Canada's team, a country of over 37 million people. The Raptors ranked 4th last season in attendance.
Washington making some changes. The Profits checked in for the doctor. Gordon comes in for Labissiere. And Silks subbed in for Prez. Here's the bulldozer. Passes it to Yang. Off with the layup.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gordon, the pass to Yang. Right side, Gordon. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Pass to Hudson. Here's the machine. Pulls up. Washington with the rebound. Here's Yang, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Raptors trail by 9. And there's the pass to Bottoms. Allen, the bounce pass. Here's Hudson. Yes, that goes in.
Loved the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Outside Gordon. And it's sent back by Allen. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Toronto now. Raptors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Nichols. Kicks it to Hudson. Raptors moving the ball around. No good on the triple. Wizards leading by 7. Pass to Myers. To the inside. Excellent D there from Allen. And so Allen will bring it up for the Raptors. Here's Eby. And the 3 off target. Here's Silk. He has 5. Wasted no time on that one. Silk's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. It is interesting, Doris, to see how these NBA players that come into the league looking one way physically and they leave looking another way, they change their bodies over the course of their career.
Kevin, you talked about this earlier. These players commit to their season over the course of 365 days. Virtually no offseason. Think about the reigning MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who adds 50 pounds of muscle from the time he enters the NBA. Or the other side of the equation, right? A Yusuf Nurkic or a Marc Gasol who drop weight, Kevin, to enhance their quickness and their stamina. These guys are so committed.
They are.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Washington again with the bucket.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Nichols passes to Bottoms. It's stolen by Jones. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Here's Lowe, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's the captain. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And here are the Raptors now after the basket by Washington. Shot from 12. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
Nichols passes to Owens. Passes it to the eraser. Looking to end the run. No good that time.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And it goes down 2 points. And the Wizards lead by 17.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Timeout.
Toronto calls timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Toronto. The Great comes in for T. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. The Doctor's checked in for the Prophet. The Machine comes in for Price. Labissiere is checked in for Gordon. And Prez is subbed in for Silk. So for the Wizards, their last game a win against New York. Prez passes to the Doctor. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Prez way outside. And again, Washington with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me, Greg, is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Here is Bass following the three-pointer by Washington. Labissiere inside. Second shot opportunity. Toronto grabs the miss.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
There's the pass to Owens. We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. Wizards leading by 16. Pass to the Doctor. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Bass. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the Raptors with some changes. Allen comes in for the eraser. And Hudson subbed in for Mr. Incredible. Pulls it up. No good from Hudson. And it's Jones with the ball for the Wizards. It's an 18-point lead. Now here's Prez. He's guarded by Bass. Pass to Labissiere. Launches it. But they'll get another chance. Jones. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Jones. He's off on the second. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against Utah. Here's the captain. From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Washington Wizards taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Wizards team out there.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
The great out there with the captain. Then there's Allen. Then it's Dub. And it's Hudson in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well, a new era begins for the Washington Wizards, right? A change in the front office. The team has tried for years to rebuild in a number of different approaches. Perhaps a fresh outlook for fans under new guidance gives this team new hope.
Here's the bulldozer. Passes to Yang. 5 on the clock. Toronto grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And for the Wizards and their new front office doors, a tough task ahead of them.
I think so, Kevin, because first and foremost, they need to change the culture of the team, right? Too long, there had been a lack of accountability in D.C., and I think once they address that, the rest of the rebuild could come easier.
We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. Wizards leading by 20. Yang passes to Myers. That shot is off. Tiny's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Bass, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Kent, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Washington's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. The pass to Myers. Gordon, the pass to Myers. A three-pointer is right on target. Tiny's got 7 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Well, for Washington, D.C. basketball, they have one title to their name, the champs back in '78.
What a run that was for that team led by the great Wes Unseld. But boy, in the 40 years since that title, my goodness, fans of this franchise have waited so patiently for that return to greatness. When will it come?
Here's the captain. He has 6. Here's Bass, and he banks in the layup. Bass has got his first basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Gordon with it. Pass to Yang. Fires from deep. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's the bulldozer. Poke loose. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. T's checked in for the captain. The Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That's good from Hudson. Well, some of these players are making more money on endorsement deals than on their NBA contracts. I mean, I just shake my head at that, don't you?
It's an amazing time in which we live because the power of social media and the understanding of today's athlete that their brand is significant and that their brand extends outside of the lines of competition. You see so many men who have overseas opportunities, whether you're talking Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell. They understand the power of the face and the talents they bring to the table. Truly, truly remarkable young men.
Remarkable indeed. Here's Tiny. He has 7. Here's Gordon. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Hudson to the left wing. Here's Nichols. Pass to Kent for the 3. That shot, no good. Wizards leading by 13. To the paint. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Nichols passes to Kent. Just 4 to shoot from 12 feet out. Allen left side. They shoot again, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Allen's got his 2nd bucket tonight. Washington has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the 3-pointer to their advantage. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Some changes for Toronto. Bottoms, he's checked in for Hudson. And Dubs subbed in for the Great. So for the Wizards, Jones finds Labissiere. Pass to Prez. Back to Labissiere. Just 5 to shoot. 13 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. Labissiere's got 10.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Allen up top. And there's the pass to Nichols. Pass to Kent. Over Labissiere. And he hits the jump shot.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Wizards leading by 13. Passes to the dock. Nice ball movement by Washington. Now here's Prez. He's tightly guarded. Jones dishes to Prez. A second chance effort and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
The Erasers checked in for Toronto. The captain comes in for T. Here's Udoka. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Kent. Here's the captain. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. The dish to Prez. He kicks it to Labissiere. And no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a moment.
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. Oh, Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Pass to Prez. Right wing. Here's the machine. Here's the doctor. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, the Doctor's got 4 points this quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Labissiere, the pass to Jones. And it's blocked. Here's the Doctor. Jones in the post. He has 5. Now here's Labissiere. Tight defense on him, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Raptors now. Raptors trail by 14. Inside, here's Udoka. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Udoka's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Washington calls timeout. The greats checked in for Toronto. Wizards leading by 12. Yang passes to Lowe. Here's Gordon. And another miss by Washington.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Rebounded by the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Yang. It's good from long range. Silk's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Here's the machine. Pass to Owens. Rebound, Washington. The Bulldozers got his 4th rebound in this one. Got by Gordon, wide open. Nails the wide open jump shot. Gordon's got his 2nd basket of the game. Raptors trail by 17. Here's the machine. Passes it to Owens. Got a piece of it.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Gordon, the pass to Lowe. Here's Tiny. He's got 7. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Friday, they're off to Boston to take on the Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Toronto's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The pass to the eraser. And he gets the bucket. The eraser's got 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Yang. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And he jams it with authority.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Here's the machine, defended by Gordon. Pass to the eraser. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Owens passes to Udoka, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bottoms, he's checked in for the Raptors. Mr. Incredible comes in for the machine. Here's Silk. He's got 22. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And they got to bring the double team on him.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. And here's Bass. Passes it to Owens. Back to Bass. And the pass to the eraser. 5 on the clock to stop the run. Washington with the rebound. The Bulldozers got his 6th rebound on the night.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Tiny. That's tipped. And so it's the Washington Wizards finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Things were going Washington's way from the beginning, showing tremendous urgency and attack. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Silk.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So on the floor for Washington. Doctor out there with the machine. Then there's Prez. Then it's Jones. And it's Labissiere in at the 2 spot. Pass to Nichols. From deep three-point range, that one's not going to go.
And he's a good shooter from outside. Sure.
High post Allen, working on Jones. Allen passes to Mercer. No good with the triple. Washington shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Prez. With the shot. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Prez has got his second basket of the night. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Owens. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now the pass to Jones. Here's the machine. No points in the game yet for him. Over Allen. Jones, no luck.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it, Kevin. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Good on the bucket.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down low, Eby. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some
Impressive.
thunder. Yeah. Toronto calls timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
The Raptors making a switch here. Hudson's checked in. Bottoms the pass to Allen. Knocks it loose. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Hope. Misses the three. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Owens passes to Allen. The shot's good. Allen's got 8.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Pass to Labissiere. And the 3-ball is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Passes it to Nichols. Jones with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Here's the doctor. Got a hand on it. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. The doctor's got 4 points this quarter.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Nichols passes to Bottoms. They get it again. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's the doctor. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 12.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Owens passes to Nichols. Jones against Allen. And there's the pass to Nichols. Bangs home the trifecta.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Now here's Prez. He has 6. Jones trying to get open. Prez with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Raptors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Owens passes to Nichols. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Nobody near Allen. Off target from 3-point range. Here's McCoy. But they get it back. Kicks it to Labissiere. Jones looking for an opening. Shot clock at 6. Offline with his 3.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Now Prez, 8 points for him. Pass to the doctor. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And the Wizards with possession. Jones dishes to Prez. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Dub comes in for Bottoms. And the Machine subbed in for the captain. Pass to Hudson. Got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. Second chance shot. And that one drops for him. Hudson's got 9 points.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Now here's Gordon. Not a lot of room. Passes it to Yang. The Wizards need to get a shot off here.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The pass to Hudson. Buries the long-range jumper. Hudson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Gordon inside. Pass to Myers. To the middle. Here's Yang. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Pass to Udoka. Passes to Nichols. Washington with the rebound. Silk's got 4 rebounds in this game. Takes the 3. Can't hit that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Udoka passes to Hudson. There's the pass to Udoka. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Raptors have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. The first free throw is good. The erasers checked in for Allen. And then for Washington, the doctors checked in for the Prophet. The machine comes in for Tiny. And Labissiere subbed in for Gordon. Here's Silk. 27 points for him. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Some changes for Toronto. Bottoms, he's checked in for Dub. LeGray comes in for Hudson. And the captain subbed in for T. Here's the captain. He's got 10. It's stolen by Labissiere. Here's McCoy. Pass to the Bulldozer. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Raptors have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. An emphatic LU jam.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Labissiere, the pass to the doctor. Here's the Bulldozer. Picked his pocket. Here's the machine, defended by Labissiere. Pass to Owens. And the pass to Kent. Clock at 6. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Washington's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Yang passes to the doctor. Back to Labissiere. To the paint. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
Pass to Owens. To the inside. Kent makes it off the glass. The machine's got his 3rd basket of the night.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Labissiere, the pass to the Bulldozer. Wizards passing it around. Can't hit from in close.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
T's checked in for Toronto. .133 left in the third. On defense, the Wizards. Here's Bass, and another basket for Toronto.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Yang passes to the doctor. Passes to Yang. There's the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Silk's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
The pass to the eraser. Here's Eby, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bottoms got 6.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
The Wizards have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. After shooting in this game, 45%. Pass to the eraser. The eraser, it's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Yang passes to the bulldozer. Passes it to Yang. Lays it up off the glass. Silk's got 32 points.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And the jumper is on the mark. And so it's the Washington Wizards finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intent. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got the eraser, the great out there with T, then it's Dub, and it's Bottoms in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Nichols passes to Udoka. Here's Bottoms, guarded by Price. The pass to the eraser. Just 3 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. The Erasers got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Raptors. Now here's Prez. D right on him. Inside. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. The Profits gone 2 for 5 tonight. Bass passes to Nichols. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and three-point shots, and everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
Price. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Hudson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Udoka. Here's the eraser. Poked away, and that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Wizards on D. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Price with the ball. 6 to shoot. Over Udoka. And another miss by Washington. Raptors trail by 20. Hudson the pass to Nichols. He dishes it to Udoka. Pass to Bass. It's all right, this is going to come out of the blue here, but if you had to choose between raising the height of the basket or widening the floor or even widening the lane, Which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner three, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game. But because that three-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen the floor.
Here's the Prophet. He can't get it to go.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Raptors. Allen's checked in for Dub. And it's Mr. Incredible in for the Great.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And here is Prez. Here's Jones. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Allen. Mercer passes to Hudson. Down low. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. It's Allen, top of the key. Dishes it to Hudson. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. They lead by 17. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Bottoms, he's checked in for the eraser. The machine comes in for Mr. Incredible. And the captain subbed in for T. Price against Hudson. Here's Kent. Gets to the corner and buries it.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Gordon, the pass to Lowe. And it's sent back by Allen. They recover it. And that one falls for Jones.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Here's Eby. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Wizards leading by 17. Passes it to Lowe. Right side, Gordon. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. T's checked in for the captain. The bulldozer passes to Labissiere. And there's the pass to Myers. Nailed from three-point land. And the Wizards lead by 20.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Tiny. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Here's Hudson. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries. Washington leading now by 20. Now here's Labissiere. Here's Myers. Toronto grabs the miss. Allen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Pass to the Bulldozer. Now here's Labissiere. He's guarded closely. No one covering. And that's 17 points for Tiny.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Kent, the pass to Nichols. To the paint. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Now here's Labissiere. Guarded closely. Passes it to Myers. From past the arc. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Here's the machine. Here's Nichols. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Doris, in basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
And we see that most nights.
No doubt.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Silk.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And now we can see that when he's at his best, they are a very dangerous team, going up against the defending champs and getting the job done. 5 to shoot. At the elbow, it's Allen. Here's Owens. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
There's the pass to Myers. Here's the doctor. Wizards passing it around. Got a piece of it. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Back to Labissiere. The three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Wizards lead by 20.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Nichols, defended by Labissiere. Here's Nichols, pass to Bottoms. He feeds it to Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Gotta show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think, Greg. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Here's Silk, pass to Labissiere. To the right side. 4 on the clock. Over Eby. Rebound by the Raptors. Bottoms got his 5th rebound in this one. And he dunks it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Washington leading now by 16. Here's Silk. The Bulldozer passes to Yang. He's looking for Labissiere and finds him, and the shot goes down.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win
for Washington.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They've lost their first two games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the fourth time.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Silk.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
No problems knocking that one down. And that's 18 points for Bottom.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Bissiere with the bounce pass. Here's the bulldozer, defended by Allen. Passes it to Labissiere. Here's Silk. Here's the doctor. Tries from 16. And Washington again with the bucket.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Shoots from 12. And Labissiere sends it back. And Washington can just let the clock run down here. Here's Tiny. He's covered by Hudson. Here's Tiny. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is